You're up.
This is Jose, and he is the graphic and web designer of the group. He lives in Miramar, Florida, and jobs he did previously was photographer and operations manager. He has a family with Carolina, his wife of 4 years, his son, Jose Luis, 2.5 years old, and his animals include Jose Luis, Loli the Yorkie, Shansi the Golden Retriever, 6 goldfish, and 4 finches. His hobbies include motorcycles. Things he likes to do is go to concerts, sporting events, and play baseball. And his burning desire is to live in a yacht. And something no one knows about him is he faints when he gives blood.
Now we all know.
Yeah.
His key to success is hard work, open communication, and striving for 100% customer satisfaction.
150.
There's only 100.
Wow, isn't it?
Well, he's still striving.
So please help me welcome Jose Iribarren.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to start off by talking a little bit about my background. And, I have over 8 years of experience in freelancing and graphic design and web design. I studied at AI, downtown Miami, fine arts and graphic design. And I have a strong background in business administration as well as sales and marketing experience. Now, I want to show you guys a little bit about who our team is. That's me at the top. And that's my wife, Carolina. She's graphic and designer and photographer. And that's Mary Ackerman. That's her newest addition to the team. She's internet marketing consultant. Now, I want to break down a little bit about what it is that we do. You can kind of break it down into 4 main sections. And that's corporate brand identity, print media design, web design, and photography. And I want to go ahead and explain each of these for you guys so we have a clear idea of what it is. Let's talk a little bit about corporate and brand identity. It's a design persona of a corporation, product, or service. Okay, it's usually a visual icon and or a color scheme, what we normally call a logo. It's designed to facilitate the attainment of business objectives. Now, why should a company have their identity professionally designed? Well, for starters, all these companies understood the reason why. And it's very simple. It differentiates you from the competition, and it gives your customers and your prospects something to see you by and something to remember you by. Now, these are some of the things that we do for customers when we work on their corporate identity and their brand identity. It's what we normally call stationaries, and it includes their logo. And then from the logo, we build on their business card designs, their letterheads, email signatures, envelopes, and custom folders. Now, on brand identity, which is a little bit more specific for a product, we build the product logos, labels, literature, displays, packaging, like the one you would see at Publix, for example, the labels that the products will have at Publix. That's all part of the brand's identity. And their websites, which could obviously differ from the corporate because it's the main difference between one is a product and a corporation. A corporation can own many different brands. Let's talk about print media design. And it's pretty much any design that's intended to be printed. You get your message across, whether that's in postcards, many other different type of prints. It's you usually see it on newspaper, magazines, billboards, posters, and it's usually one of the cheapest form of advertisements, so it's very, very, very popular. Now, within what we do in print media, in our designs, we include catalogs that we design, postcards, brochures, flyers, posters, instruction manuals for products, magazine ads, newspaper ads, banner, vehicle graphics. You guys can see the rest on here. Now, let's talk about web design. This is really kind of the bread or butter of our business. And, in today's world, it's kind of ludicrous not to have web presence. When a customer sees or hears about your company, there are really 3 main things that could happen. A lot of times, people want to find out a little bit more about you. So they say, okay, let me go to their website. And perhaps you don't have a website. That's not necessarily a good thing when the client's trying to find out more about you. Perhaps you have a website, but it's not necessarily the best website. That might not really reinforce who you are or who your company stands for, and that's not necessarily a good thing either. The third scenario that could happen is you have a phenomenal website. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to help you close a deal, but it sure is going to help. Now, the objective in having a website is pretty much to attract people to your business, whether it is by reinforcing what you told them in person or helping generate traffic through the web. a website could be informational and or functional. And I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit more about that shortly. And it should make it easy for customers to contact and or find you. Now, for web design, what we do at Beyond Creative is HTML sites, which is what you guys commonly know as the static sites that don't have any changes to them. We also create e-commerce solutions where your business could set up a store and customers can buy different products from you. We create WordPress sites, which are sites that can be updated and the content can be updated. We integrate Google Maps so your customers can easily find you, RSS feeds, blog integrations, content management system, which is very similar to WordPress sites, but it can have different certain platforms. Flash introduction, custom contact forms, and the latest thing that we've added is internet marketing. Now, for internet marketing, we do three main things. We optimize your website for it to be easily searched on Google and any major search engines. We also help you advertise on a pay-per-click basis, and we manage your social media campaigns on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. We also do photography, and for photography, it's mainly commercial photography that we do, grand opening, corporate events, product photography, and photography for publications. Now, I want to talk to you guys about what could normally happen without graphic design. And these are common things. You know, you can miss out on better marketing results. That's really the number one thing that I always stress on my 1-minute commercials. Your company might not have an identity, or it could easily be misunderstood, or it could easily be mixed in with another company. That's not what you want. You want to clearly stand out from your competition. Your identity might also be construed or perceived erroneously, and you will not easily stand out above the competition. Now, I want to show you guys some examples of bad graphic design and the things it can cause. These are actual real examples. Now, let's start off by the simplest one. This is really a campaign to preserve the wetlands, and what it really looks like is the wetlands kind of aggressively pushing down on the houses, which is not really what they intended to do, but that's unfortunately what it came across as. This is actually kids exchange, but the bad use of typography leads to it reading kid sex change. This is a company called Megaflix. I don't think I need to say anything else. Now, this is really a pagoda with a sunset in the back of it, but unfortunately that's not what a lot of people would see at first. So I want to show you guys a little bit about our works and some of the things we've done recently, and starting with the law firm with the bogus, what is it?
Bogus slip and fall.
Bogus slip and fall.
Thank you out.
Can't bog that out of my own clients. This is a roofing website that we just did. Actually, they're up in Oklahoma. Weight loss product, ACG drops. It's meant to be a quick website, just buy in and out. Thank you, Bob. You guys, a lot of you remember Mitch, Flamingo Falls Eye Care.
The wrong dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, in the last lifetime it comes out. We left the best for last. So.
Thank you.
And this is actually a very interesting project we're working on. It's a nonprofit organization in Bolivia who strives to enrich the poor. They want to pretty much even out the social status of the poor down there. And so we're working on with them right now. So it's a big project actually that we've started on. These are some of the publications, some of the designs that we do for print. That's actually going to be, you guys are going to be seeing that for a conference that's going to be coming up. Our own Gary Chester's postcard. Most of you remember Sarah Strock. And then we also do business cards. You guys probably know that by now. These are, long label up there instead of logos. These are some of the recent events that we've done. Mendelssohn Associates 18th anniversary in business. Grand opening of Dr. G's Weight Loss in Pembroke Pines.
Hey.
And so with that, I'm going to wrap it up. And I just wanted to remind you guys about our new tagline.
You photoshopped me out of my own picture.
I did? I did?
Yeah, look at the mayor. He's cutting me right out.
You're in that picture?
Look Am I?
Wait, you were inside the ribbon cutting for real?
Yes! I'm like, wait a second, you just photoshopped me out of my own picture. It's
Well,
okay, I'm not
I didn't want you to
No.
come out twice. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up, and just remember, one of the things that I want to leave you guys with this new memory hook that I wanted to bring to the meeting is just when you want to tell a client of what it is that I do, is we put your motto, your message, what it is that you want to get across to your clients and your prospects, and who you want to meet and who you want as your perfect client. We put that message across graphically. We say it graphically, and we do it in a way that's memorable and attractive so they know precisely what it is that you do. So remember, we're turning your company's message, and we are saying it
Graphically.
Thank you.
Woohoo.